Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Chelsea Dressing Room Debrief, where, although I'm wearing orange, I was not supporting Wolves tonight as we played them at the Molineux in the League Cup, and we absolutely got away with one there. Jesus. Yeah, where to begin? I just don't know how you turn a comfortable 3-1, going into halftime 3-1, sorry, 3-0, going in at 3-0 up, absolutely cruising and dominating, to scraping past bottom of the league Wolves after a shambolic second half. It was so bad, it was nothing short of a disgrace. Um, I just don't get. It was so easy. It was so like routine in the first half. I'm so like 3-0 up, and the worst thing about that is every Chelsea fan was probably thinking Wolves are still in this, even at 3-0 up, just because we know what Chelsea are like and they self-destruct. And we did in the second half. I've never seen a worse defensive display in my life. Jorgensen proving he's not good enough to even be the backup to Robert Sanchez, let alone first choice. He was dropping balls. He was sort of making everything look a bit nervous at the back. I just think from top to bottom, all of it just looks like a shambles. It looks like we've not learned anything this season. The goal, the third, is it the third or the second? The second he should have scored, saved when it went under him. And I just think the defence is shambles. You got Tosin, who's meant to be this Uncle Tosin guy, sort of, being that steady ship at the back, and he didn't win a single header. Their striker held up everything, and Tosin wasn't getting a nick or a sniff. And he wasn't winning any balls in the air, and he's 6'5". You would have thought his aerial advantage would have given him a bit of something. He missed a clear-cut chance with the free header. It came off his shoulder, completely mistimed it. And yeah, Akipom wasn't his best game today, with that sort of mistake again from Wanate for their goal, giving the ball away needlessly, and that gets them back in it when they score from that. Akipom should have went with the striker and he didn't. And then that's their tails are up. Then they're pressing. They're sort of early in the second half. They've got a goal and they're sort of going for it, bit between the teeth. And we literally looked shell shocked the whole half. It was awful. It's like the team has never worked on defending, and particularly defending set pieces, because again we conceded from long balls and long throws. So Maresca clearly hasn't learned, because you would have thought he would have got the guys on the training ground to try and practice defending from set pieces and long balls, and we haven't, because again I counted a few times where long throw came in. Wolves not won the first, not only won the second, not only won the third, but they also won the fourth. The first time we got away with it, second time they scored, and then we've just scored. 10 men we've got, and I'll go on to that in a minute. We've just scored to put us 4-2 ahead, and from kick-off they go back to keeper, boot up, and then they get another goal, and we've got 3 minutes to try and see it out. Otherwise, if they nick a goal, it goes to penalties and anything can happen. It was just shocking. And it goes for discipline. The lap picking up 2 needless yellow cards on his return, which we really needed. We needed him coming back to full fitness, and he just went and got sent off straight away. The side is just so naive, and they have got a discipline issue. I'm sorry, Maresca might say they haven't, but there's been so many red cards picked up in the last month or so now that it's just shocking, and it needs to be addressed, and the manager needs to address that, because that is just, the players are just letting the whole team down, the fans down, and everything. And they're not even good red cards, like last man have to take him out, otherwise they're going to score. They're little bitty things like Gusto just randomly kicking a guy when you're 3-0 up in the 87th minute for a second yellow. Delap pushing someone and then running into someone, leading with the elbow. Lucky not to get straight red. And it's things like that. You're just like, what are they doing? But anyway, yeah, the draw's about to take place, and yeah, it's just very bad. The defending is comical. It's like watching a Sunday under fives team learning how to defend, and these guys are professional, and it's just every game this. And I just feel like when we won the Club World Cup, the sporting directors and the club should have pushed on. They knew we were vulnerable at the back. They should have bought some world-class, experienced defenders and a goalkeeper. And now we're paying for it again in a season where the other teams aren't that good, we're not that good, and it's there for the taking, as you saw with Liverpool last season and how they're doing at the moment. Anything can happen, and unfortunately for us, we know that what's going to happen with us, it's going to be another season of inconsistency by the looks of it.